Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, that's Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report here at CP Group. And so back in the saddle after a week-long vacation. Could probably use two, especially with a sleepy market like we have today. So let's take a look at what has happened and what's going on right now. So once again on the monthly SPY, just new highs every day, after we triangle day out last week while I was gone. And you can see this stops a bunch of these guys out and then back off to the races. And now kind of just drifting back in. If we go to our 60, you'll see this here. Now you got a new 60. This is an outside bar, this one here, right? And then pokes up 3, 2, 2. So the hopes is we can come back down and stop a bunch of these guys and come back here and get a little bit more action. The themes have pretty much been getting hit in China and so far the rally in Bitcoin and Bitcoin related stocks. But we'll take a look here and go to the QQQ. Okay, also you can see that 60 shooter, so that'd be a 2-2 reversal here below this. 368.11, you're there right now, and you can see last week hit my line to the tick-tock ticky. I wasn't even here, right? And that was, I drew that for you, so you had that ready to go, and then you can see this. The 2 down, 2 up, boom, 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 and off she went, and that was a nice reversal here, and then these guys become an outside bar of all this. Right? And now just exhaustion risk goes into the highs and stalls out. So we'll see if they want to stop them out and bring them back through here. You can see fairly tight range in here. Right? So just be aware of that. So there's not too much really going on. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, and once again, stop them out. Inside day, boom, back off to the races she goes. But still took that out. And that's what we were looking for this level all month, 348.65. You did it. And trying to take these guys out into the highs, not quite yet. So we'll see how that goes. If we go to small caps here, and you can see the small cappers starting off as an inside week, still a 2 down on the month. So that's going the other way, still having some problems. Tried to rally out of here today, but now red from the opening is the small cappers as they start to drop in. And you've heard me talk about the flip, and that's the bottom of the hour. And that's like a new day to us, and you can see the difference here with the SPY. Now 2-2 reversal, 2 up, 2 down, and QQQ here. So we're going to keep an eye on those for the next hour for sure. On the upside, like I said, you had some of those Bitcoiners. Mister trying to hold on, stuck inside this 60 though for right now, so we'll see if it can get outside and not be an inside month anymore. But you can see the reversal on the weekly, the 2 down and then boom, right back up through previous range. So you've got some more highs to go take out, like so. Here's your lows. Now you see if you can go take this out. This is what we'd be looking to take out, maybe not today, but over the course of the week. 692.99. Come out and give us the good old broadening formation. We got Riot Blockchain also trying to hold up, and you see that once again 2 down on the week, then 2 back up, reversal. All right. And if you go to Mara, to a lesser extent, but you can see that once again also they're looking very similar, where they took out previous week's lows and then come rallying back through. So you can watch that with the Bitcoin. All right, market Qs and SPY dropping in on that new 60. If we go to ZM, and ZM, just what we look for on the weekly. Slight lower low, 2 down and back through the previous range. The problem with this is you're getting towards the end of the month, and even if it does rally back, it's just back to doing nothing. So, but it does move around enough to get some big, nice moves out of it, especially if you can go take off through this whole range. You'll notice here the inside 60 for the measured move, the up, the sideways, the still goer. So we'll see what comes of that. If we go to Aon. And Aon and the insurers, once again, coming back through a previous range that we like, right? Just kind of driving higher. Have to find a shorter term way to get in on this, but we'll see. Get yourself a little 15 or a 30. There's your inside 30. Inside 30, outside 30, inside 30. Boom, real move. So the good thing about that is you can see potentially an outside month. Because outside bars exist, we're looking to take this out. 255.85, so not too much left on the meat on them bones, but we'll see if we can get up there. If we go to Tesla's, and Tesla coming up on the week again, you see that 2 down by taking out the previous week's lows, and then boom, So we're looking for Tesla above 664.85. So you're there right now, and you can see that once again also on the daily. Two down by stopping them all out, and then boom, back to previous range. These two become an outside bar of all this. We'll see if that weekly can get anything more going. Right now, cooking an inside 30. As you can see here, already went inside 30 to the upside. And once again, the problem here is this month. Not big range on the month, but it is Tesla and moves around enough for you. If we go to DG, retail, not totally cranking on the day and kind of stalls out a little bit, but still inside month to the upside, so we'll respect that if you can get any more retail going up. Keep an eye on the SPY and Qs right now. Once again, those 60s, and then if you go down to Fiverr, you see this, might get yourself an inside Fiverr here. It's still early on here, just started the new 5 minutes, but we'll see. With QQQ here, still weakening off those 60s. All right, new day to me. Let's get back to that 60. All right, baby, keep dropping in. If we go to XLP. XLP just took out last Friday's high, so not really cranking, but you got a few things in here like Kimberly Clark. We're having a nice day here a little bit, trying to follow through all that. Still handily an inside week, so be aware of that. Colgate to a lesser extent, to a little bit better extent, but still stuck in the inside week. And so oftentimes it's why on Mondays we do a lot less than we normally do. What we want to do is we want to see how they open the week, right? What these institutions are going to do, and then do they follow through on Tuesday? That's why you've heard the term turnaround Tuesday, because every bar needs to reconfirm or get negated, right? You can see this trying to come back in off the 60 as well. If we go to Hasbro, and Hasbro having a nice little day, and you can see that taking out the month here, right? I don't think they took out the lows. Yeah, so this is outside month, two down, boom, these two became an outside bar of that. Took all these guys out in one nice shot. We'll see if that has any more in the tank, if that sets up again for us. If we go to DOCS, and just exhaustion risk, new issue going into recent highs, but had a nice little percentage gain off the shoot here, and we'll see there's a nice inside 60 for you, but this market's still coming in here off that 60. If we go to roll, having a nice day, a little inside 60 to the upside. We'll see if that sets up again for us. And once again, you got an inside month. Yep, inside month to the upside. Just exhaustion risk by going into the highs. So if we get the weakness, we're seeing XLV. And XLV, you can see strands them on Friday, now trying to go two up, two down, and bring it back in. You'll see this on the 60. The inside bar, the poke up, the rev strat going to come down and take these guys out. So that tells us to go down the line. UNH, and here, same setup only on the daily. Inside bar, poke up, boom, 1, 2, 2 to the downside. Still an inside week, so we'll see if that gives us anything more. Right now, trying to go to the lows with XLV. ANTM. And ANTM having an inside day to the downside, taking out last week's lows. Potential outside month, that's something I'd want to know about. We'll see how that sets up. That also gives us Centene, keep an eye on. The 2-2 reversal day, pokes up, and then boom, comes back through the previous range here. Still would be inside week, so we'll be aware of that. If we go to also IBB, or ANTM, did we get to that? Yeah, we got to that. IBB also having some weakness taking out Friday's lows, so just be aware of that. Also, weakness in China. BABA here, coming down, taking out last week's lows, inside month to the downside. So we're looking for this re-break. It's been a little choppy to get in on this, but we'll see, because that also gives us Baidu. Also going inside month to the downside. Right now you can see that inside 60 it took to the downside. Very nice. Hasbro going to the highs still, and you can see once again these Qs still coming in off the 60 with the SPY. Like so. So be aware of that for the next hour. We also have JD. And JD on the month, the 2 down, the 2 up, and boom. These two become an outside month of that. Still going into the lows. We'll see if that sets up again. 2 down, 2 up, and boom. These become an outside bar of all this. If we go to NTES, and NTES inside month to the downside as well. We're China, and you can see here on this 30, 2 down, 2 up, boom. And these are going to become an outside bar of all that. So going into the lows. We go to BGNE. And BGNE, nice inside day to the downside. Puker coming down hard, taking out last month's lows. You can see stopping all these guys out, but good. A little fast down here. Let's see if you got anything on the 15er. This would have been nice. The 2 down, 2 up. Or is that inside? Nope, not inside, but that's a 2 up, and then boom. These two become an outside bar of that, and hopefully it keeps going, which it did. Right now, market's still coming in off those 60 reversals. If you go to ZLAB, and ZLab taking out last month's lows, 2 up by taking out the high. Is this inside? No. 2 up and then 2 down in the month, coming back through here. You can see if you can stop all this stuff out through here. Coming back through previous range, we like that. And probably if you get your 60 here. Yep. Looks like you have to go to the 30s. 30s just walking them down. We'll see if that sets up at all. If we go to Massimo. Massimo just like on a Tuesday, especially because it changes the week. But on a Monday, when you have that 2 up and then takes this out, back through the previous range, and you're starting off a new week. So that overrides the green month because as far as we know, these buyers aren't here, right? Red on the week, red on the 60, 2-2 reversal day, Massimo. If we go to ALEC, and outside day, so we'll be aware of that. But once again, because outside bars exist, now that we're close enough, we're going to look to be an outside week and take this out here below 2168. So you got a little, 2968. So you got a little bit more on that, but we'll see. Right now, just watching to see if these broader averages come in a little bit more. SPY up 12 cents, so it's a little sleepy out there. Western Digi, what are you doing here? Western Digi took an inside day, now coming back through. Still 2 down on the month, not much on the week. So a little quiet out there, but that's why we keep watching these 60s to give us the short-term direction. As you can see, the reversal on the Qs and the SPY. But all that really does is start bringing them back to nothing land as far as the dailies are concerned. And you can see this on the daily. Qs doing nothing, but nice broadening formation here. So no reversal on the daily as yet. If you want to come back through here, which would be fun, but right now we're just hanging around the highs. So you got that XLV, China, IBB weak, and you've got to a certain extent the Bitcoin related stocks to the upside, but we'll have to let a little bit of the stuff play out. Right now you got FSLY going to the lows here, having some problems. You see back through previous range. If you go to let's see, Spotify, how you doing? Spotify still having some problems going after last month's lows, stuff like that. So we shall see. New 15ers coming here to see if that reconfirms that selling on the 60s. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm back in the saddle. Good to be back. I'm Rob Smith with the Strat Time Report.